Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we go through the basic computer skills and techniques. So last time we covered how to do mail merging, how to use Word, how to register tables and figures, and so on. So in case you missed, you can go back and watch these videos. I thank you for the time that you've invested in, and I hope by the end of this video your computer skills will have improved quite significantly. So today we are going to dive into one of the hottest topics, how to use AI in your research and so on. We see very many people saying they graduated by the use of AIs and stuff, and some of us yet don't know how to use them. So there are quite a number of softwares and search engines that you can use in your research to simplify your work and so on. But for today, let's start with the simplest ones and the most common ones. One of the best search engines as of now that most people use is ChatGPT. This one, it is very simple, it is very user friendly for all beginners. It can do for you essays and stuff, but may not be well with doing start and so on, but you can actually use it to make a proposal. It can do for you work, it can answer for you questions, it can do comparisons for you. You can tell it, I want a report about this comparing such and such a textbook. You can use it in a range of fields: medicine, in statistics, in accounting, in business, news, and so on. All you have to do is come here and type in your question. Actually, you can discuss with it as if you're discussing with someone. For example, if I say I want to fight, and then you give it to give you a response considering your emotions and so on. So you can literally use it even for counseling, or when you're bored, you can use it to you can see the answers it is giving me. When you say want to fight, it gives you the dangers, gives you options and so on. But I can also ask it medical questions. For example, what is the cause of sickle cell anemia? So you can see the other one was about emotional stress. Now you ask what is sickle cell anemia, it will still give you the work. And you can also give it specific books you want to compare. For example, you say I want you to compare for me. Let me say compare from medical books. Then you give it to still give you answers, gives you the textbooks and so on. So literally you can use this. It is very simple, user friendly. If you want it to give you images, videos, all you have to do is sign in and all that. So it is one of the currently and most used ones. However, there are more. There are others to be used. For example, this is the first. You can use this. If you're a fan of videos and stuff, you can use Google. But there's another one called DeepSeek. So this one works almost in the same way like ChatGPT. The difference maybe in the maker, but data wise or research wise, they are very good. They make work very simple for you. For example, you can say I want a sample report about the causes of poverty. And you give it, so it makes the comparisons for you, makes the research for you and it is very effective. It is very fast. As you can see now, the report is already there. And the good thing about this, you can get the document from here and then you transfer it to your Word document and you own it, you make it your own. Just do a little editing here and there and you're good to go. So you can see the report. It is it's quite long. You can limit it how many paragraphs you want. You can limit it about the topic and all that, depending on what you want and what you've been tasked to do. So there are very many, but for today let's get to know these two, because they are one of the simplest, most user friendly and authentic. So there's the report. As you can see, it's quite low. So it will give you a report. All you have to do, you can transfer this, you can copy it, take it to your Word document, and you're done. However, if you're using, it's very good to use AIs. However, you should also do some thinking, because what you have access to, even other people do. So you can't literally just give this to your question as your answer and stuff. You'll be caught. So you read through, it gives you the idea and basics to build on. So what I'm telling you is not to completely rely on this, okay? As you can see, it gives a disclaimer. This report provides a general overview, relative importance and so on, but you shouldn't completely rely on this. If you are doing research, yes, you can do the research, but this can be a very good starting point. Okay, so you can use this as a starting point. It is a very good report, it is a very good AI. So there are very many that you can use. You can give it also, you can come and say, let me say I'm sad. To still give you opinions, but always put in mind that this is an AI. Okay, doesn't think the same as a person. As you can see, I'm really sorry to hear that you're feeling sad and so on. So it gives you ideas, you can give you opinions on what you can do. So if you get your board, you can come and just decide to just with it. You can do for you some more research. Okay, so you can some the words there. All you have to do is read through. Must be real good at reading. And always remember, computers work on a principle of garbage in, garbage out. So don't expect to type in a stupid question and expect a sensible answer. So whenever you're putting in a question, make sure that your question is specific and accurate. Otherwise, if you give it a wrong question, the answer will definitely be wrong. So as you're using these AIs, please be careful. There are many more. Google, there's this one, Google Chrome. There are very many. Now this one, in case you can even give you videos. For example, you can say Uganda highlights. Now I'm going to football now. So that one was research. So all you have to do is log in next, and to give you the videos that you need. So AIs are quite useful. They are used in a number of ways, a number of fields, but always remember, they are not definite, they are not humans. So do some research, come and supplement with AI, read through, and it will be of great use. Till the next video, stay safe.